Alrighty, all right. So we're gonna have fun today. I wasn't able to actually post the last class we had because there was too much background noise and a bunch of music and all that stuff. So I'm not posting last class because of all that crap. This one might get posted if we get our computer back, if we get our internet back on. We can't afford internet right now, so we don't even have the internet, so. And I can't edit because we don't have an editor, but we'll just put it all up. All right, ready? Hit. Great. Fantastic. If you want to stretch, spend a few minutes stretching and then get into rolls and falls at your leisure. Feel free to stretch however you want. Again, we've had this discussion where, you know, I get that not everybody is like me. So you feel free to extend your stretching however you want. I'm not telling you not to do it. And I will give you plenty of time to do it if you desire, but I'm not going to force you to do it.
I already did some Tai Chi this morning.
Fantastic. Ron have Tai Chi class?
No, I'm doing it on my own.
On your own?
Unfortunately, I don't have time to really even come to any of his classes.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
Unfortunately, it has to start.
Oh yeah, it starts right as class does. As long as it stays off the mat, we'll be all right. So yeah, I was watching a video. It was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so understandably there's going to be attitude. But, so everybody was jumping on this one guy, claiming that he really wasn't a black belt, just because, honestly, just because they didn't like him. That's really, they were ticked off because he got a black belt, and they say he didn't earn it, and he's not really a black belt, blah, 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 blah. One of the reasons, and I've heard this before, one of the reasons he doesn't have any skills, and they were using this as an actual real reason, because he wears socks on the mat. Now, my question, and anybody out there that's watching this video, please answer, because this is a serious question. No snarkiness, no meanness. If all you got to do is say snarky, mean stuff, you can keep quiet. But what the hell is the big issue with wearing socks on the mat? I want to know that. I wear socks. Now, the reason I wear socks is twofold. One is we're not the only ones that get on this mat. There's a lot of people on this mat, and most people that are on this mat are wearing shoes of some type, and I can't stop that because these aren't my mats and this isn't my building. So it's a way to keep my bare feet from touching the nasty mat. And two, I got ugly feet and I don't want people seeing my ugly feet. So my question is, what the hell is the big deal about wearing socks during training? I want to know. You got an answer? What's your answer?
To help slide easier.
No. Why are people not supposed to be wearing? Oh, you're saying because people slide and fall?
It helps you slide.
It helps you slide. Yeah, yes. But most people don't slide like this when they train. Most people don't want to slide.
Because in karate and taekwondo,
They're all fixed base.
Yeah.
Steady.
It's stepping
Yes.
and moving.
Yes. We slide.
It's planting.
Yeah, we slide because that's how we do it. But they're saying that you should not wear socks on the mat. And my question is,
That's the only thing I can think of.
Give
is that
me-
you're planting in those bases. You're planting your feet.
okay, but what about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? That thing is gonna. What about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu when it's all ground? What's the purpose for not wearing socks there? Because there isn't really quote unquote footwork. Yeah, I don't know. So I want a legitimate, real answer. There we go. And I might even do a video about it. I was gonna do a video just on like, come on, give me an answer. I'm really interested. I wanna know.
Who do you need for?
Yeah, you don't need him. You don't need him. You know what you're doing.
Bend your arm. There you go. You ready?
No, keep it. You're getting better, man. You're getting better.
Bend the arm like a circle. Ready?
Imagine you're holding a ball. So, you all right? So imagine you're holding the ball right here, right? You got a ball right here, and you're holding it. Now, there you go. So you have this ball, and you want to keep it like this. Now, rigidness isn't something that we really talk about doing, but you want to keep this kind of steady here. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll over that. Just like that. So your arm stays just like this, and you just roll over it. And then of course that hand here is like this, so that, boom, just like that. So try that one. So imagine the ball here.
There you go.
Okay, and then this is going to come up just like this. There you go. And this is the goofy posture.
You're getting there, bud.
You're getting there. I'll go off this side here. Woo, you got here, boom, just like this. And then you can go down as far as you want. Bingo. Good job. All right. Go through the ikios.
Very first technique.
Ikkyo sono ichi.
Hold me like you're one. There.
Good, good. Do it on both sides and switch out.
Grab me.
There you go. All right, now he gets to do it to you. Good. Now, if you don't want to completely roll out, you can do a front slap fall as well. There you go. There you go. Good, good. Ikkyo sono ni. Remy. Tinka.
And there you go.
Under. There you go. Boom. There you go. Yes. Good. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Good, good. There you go. Yes, good.
Notice I didn't move much, right? Eventually, that's where you want to get.
Yeah, eventually, you don't really have to move hardly at all. There you go. There, yes.
Oop, you just ran into my hand.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Ikkyo sono san.
Hold it back.
There you go. There you go. Yes. There it is. Yes. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I didn't say. Ikkyo sono shi. There. Good. Good, good.
I'll try not to throw you too much. We're going to go through a lot of these. There you go. Just go down one
Good.
hand.
And go.
It's just like the first one.
Step front.
Step all the way
Step
front.
There you go.
Right here.
There we go.
Now throw me over here. There you go. That was a fun one. Step all the way across the
Step
body.
across. There you go.
Step on my foot.
There you go.
Step on my foot if you have to.
You can step on it, past it, under it, however you want to get that one
Here.
leg over there.
Here.
There it is.
Lock that ankle.
There you go, yes. Be careful with throwing that other hand down there to post.
Here. That's how I'm locking it.
Well, don't throw it behind your back like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Good, good. So, Ikyo Sono each. Boom, boom, I'm here, bam, just like that. Now he's back, so I lean in and get him off balance a little bit. That way, he can't punch me, he can't move, right? I step in, I get him on that orbit. Now see, my foot just grabbed his, right? See, I'm actually stepping on his foot. Boom, here, right? Now I can't go anywhere even if I push him. Now, we don't want to do that in real Aikido, so I need to get off of there. Then I turn and then we throw him away, right? So, boom, wham, just like that. Second, when he grabs, I come in, I turn, boom, boom, wham, wham, smack in, boom, he's gone. Now, I can move a lot and do all that turning, or I can make him do most of it for me, right? So I can step here, boom, see there, he did it all for me, I didn't even have to move. He grabs, now, training-wise, boom, and I'll draw him in, turn, boom, and boom. Real life, if he grabs us, woo, bam, bam, just like that.
Yeah, you do all that.
Boom, 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 just like that, right? Okay. Or he grabs Gabate, free hand just comes in, whoop, turn, there it is, and land. All sure that I get him here, boom. I don't turn until I'm behind him. Boom, boom here, smack. Get him off balance a little bit. See, he's already off balance because I'm moving his arm. Get him on that orbit, keep him on that orbit, and throw him away. Or just drop him straight, right? Fifth one, boom, boom, I hit Ikkyo. Instead of going to the side or even behind, I'm going to go straight across. So I'm here like this, right? So it doesn't take much for this leg here to just step over here like that. Bam. And then, boom. I'm locking that leg up. It's hard for him to stay up at that point. Boom, boom. I'm here. And I step in on him. Boom. I step right on his foot that time. Boom, boom. And then that leg right there is what blocks. We're not using the hip when we throw them, we're using the leg. Okay? Those are the 5 Ikkyos. Okay? See the Nikkyos. Nikkyos Sono each.
Good.
Oh, there you go. Yes. Keep that thumb up. Keep the thumb up on top. Yeah. There you go.
Ready?
Yeah, that's a pain, isn't it? Nikyo Sono ni. Good, good. He's got it. He remembered it.
Nice wrenching of my
Nice. Good. Now watch jerking, because you break things doing that.
Here, you grab that thumb like this, and when you grab that thumb, just pop that thumb out of place.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Ah, yes. Real quick. There we go. So it comes up. We'll reach in like Pac-Man, come in and grip that. That's where the thumb is, and I could break the thumb right there. I love doing it. Bang. Lock it here. Make sure that the wrist is turned in, the elbow is bent, and the elbow and shoulder and wrist should be about the same distance here, just like this. This little Z-lock. Boom. And then from here it doesn't take much to just drop it, right? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Try it. Oh yeah, it is this one. Yep.
There you go. Roll, roll, roll.
There you go.
Good. Boom, roll. Keep your thumb down. There you go. Boom. Good, good. There you go. Yes.
Elbow.
Yeah, with that one, so all I'm gonna do is put my hand just like this here. Now, you wanna pin it so that he doesn't let go. For real, boom, and it just rolls, just like that. Now, when you do that, it automatically puts that lock right in there. You automatically have that, right? Boom, boom, just like this. Now, if you want, there's two different ways. You can leave it right here and lock it up and break it right there, or you can slide this hand down to the elbow, and what you do is you're going to bring the elbow in and slightly down at a little 45-degree angle, just like that. Just pull it in just like that. Leave this where it's at. This doesn't move. The wrist area doesn't move. It goes down here, and you're going to pull in the elbow like that. Boom, and that's where you break things. So when he locks up, okay. Now, if he decides to move the wrist along with this, and you move the wrist around, see, it doesn't lock up as well because he's giving me space, right? But if he leaves the wrist right here and then pulls that in, you get him locked up, and it's very painful. All right, Sankyos.
Home with them Sankyos.
Sankyo. Sankyo Sonoish.
It's gone.
That's a yawn.
So here.
There you go.
Here. Roll it. Right there.
There, yes. Yeah. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it?
Alright, ready? The Z-lock. Distraction. Right there and there. Roll your arm out of there. Keep my elbow up nice and high.
There, turn it. Yep, turn it. Yep. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. So what happens is I bring it in here, boom, just like this. Bang, right? There's the distraction there. Now, step on his foot, you can get in here, whatever, but boom, right here. This thumb is going to go right into the meaty part between his thumb and his index finger. Boom, just right in there. And then I'm going to roll my hand a little bit so that I can grip the meat where the pinky's at. Boom. And I'm going to move his fingers down, his elbow up, and I'm going to keep it to my side. This free hand slides in there underneath the thumb, and I lock it up. And then all I got to do is just turn. If I turn too far, then boom, we get other techniques if that's where he wants to go with it. But distraction, uppercut, there you go. Step in, there you go. There you go, turn, and then turn. There you go, good. There you go, good. Sankyo Sononi. yours first. I apologize.
You're fine. All right. Oh, yeah.
Patty, yep. Yeah, just, that's good. You make sure you stick with footwork, because you were, so you patty cake it here, and you peel it, boom, and you're just like this, the thumb pointing down, the fingers pointing out like this here, and you just kind of went like that. Stick with the footwork, the inside leg slides in as it does. There's an elbow here, or there's some kind of punch, boom, boom, whatever, boom. Here you go behind, and this hand comes in and grips as you turn, and you got Santi locked up right there. Peel, okay, inside leg, behind, there you go. And then that hand locks up as you turn, and then break it off, yep. Peel, scoot.
There you go.
There you go. Good, 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 good. Did I tell you guys that we possibly might be getting some other students in here?
I heard Chad.
You heard what?
I heard Chad.
Chad, oh, Chad might show up. Chad won't train. There's a psychologist that is dealing with a bunch of girls that have been treated not nicely by guys, and the parents are demanding that the psychologist find a self-defense class for them. So they might be coming up here. So we'll see.
Just the two songs.
And Yonkyo, yeah.
Now Yonkyo.
Now Yon.
Your footwork, make sure you do your footwork properly.
Boom, good, good. Yeah, so real quick here, I'm gonna jump in here. So when you lock this up here like this, boom, and your hand stays solid right here, so this is where the lock is. And then this hand comes just on top. If you can get low enough, you want to get as low on the wrist as possible. This hand will go right on top so that your thumbs are going horizontal but perpendicular to each other, boom, like this, and you lock it, right? Now, this is where you break it. But because we're doing Aikido, we don't do it too bad. And we're gonna scoot in, and then it releases. But we keep him locked up, here's the release. So now we're not breaking, okay? And then we can just throw him down, okay? If you wanna break it, you do it before you even turn. And try to get as low as possible with that. That's fine. There you go. And then this one goes straight across. Now from here, you turn it there. This is where you break it. Yeah, see how he's moving? That's the break. You step in, okay, relax, and you release the pain, but you still have control. Just because we don't have pain doesn't mean we don't have control. And then that's where you throw them. So here, so boom, boom, I lock it up here like this. This is where we break it, right there, right? Now I step in, and when I turn, see, the pain's gone. But now I still have a little bit of control over you, right? And then that's where we want to take the elbow, we want to move it at a 45-degree angle to the ground, like this. Just like that, yes. And the more violent you do that, the more damage you cause, and the faster their face hits the ground. So be careful. It would be nice to get more people up here. There you go. If you can't, okay, so here we go. If you can't get too high, let's say you can't get really high with that, then go underneath it, okay? And then turn. There you go. This is where you break it and do damage. Now you're going to be Aikido. This leg steps and turn, and it.
No, not a tinker.
It's a kayak. And then just boom, there. Now, from here, you release the pressure. So at this point, he's going to think he's still in control. That's when you take this, there you go. You want to kind of bring him up a little bit to get him off balance. You want to take that at a 45-degree angle. There you want to go like that. It's more of a flick of your wrist than You're not moving your arms like this. No, you're all right. You okay? Okay.
You're doing it. You're just.
We're just tweaking it.
Critiquing it just a tiny bit.
Yeah, we're tweaking it to make it better,
Alright.
make it more effective.
Here.
Boom, boom.
And up here. I got big hands, so.
And that's where he breaks it. And he steps in and turns, and there you go. That's going to release it. Now, if he wants more control, he just moves you up just like this here. Now you can't really swing on him because you're too busy trying to keep control. 45-degree angle down this way, boom, there you go. And it's a little wrist flick. You're fine. I'm not saying it won't work if you do arm, but all you need is the wrist flick. There you go. And then boom, yes, there you go. Good, good. Excellent. Yankyo Sononi. You can do face or chicken wing, whichever one you want to do as the...
Comes closer. There you go.
Oh, there you go, yeah. So, when you lock him up here like this, you got him here just like that. This turn right here is what causes all the pressure. You want his shoulder and his elbow to be kind of equal, smooth, so you can like sit something on it. And then from here, the elbow goes down at a 45-degree angle, but you want to bring it out a little bit. You don't necessarily just want to go straight here because then he can just step and turn and he might hurt himself, but he's got a chance of popping it, right? So what you want to do is you want to bring it down at a 45-degree angle, but you want to take a little angle off that way. Yeah. So the difference is this. Okay? The difference is going straight back like that, so you can still club me in the jaw, right? But if I bring it at that angle, yeah, see now you have a hard time punching because you do that jerk. Yep, hold on. There you go. I'm gonna bring it just like there. Okay. Now, from here, you want to go down at a 45, but you want to bring it at a little angle over that way. There you go. There you go. And that little jerk motion they make is from their pain and shock and surprise.
Here.
And right in the face.
Kiss your own
Yeah.
elbow.
The third one is the face punch. You face punch them with their own elbow.
Ready?
Boom. There you go. There you go. Boom, boom.
Yep.
There you go. Good.
It's the same thing. So this one you just gotta.
Under. Use the other hand. There you go. Boom, boom.
Go under, sit your hand just like your guys. There you go.
Good, good. So to maintain control, when he grabs, what I'm going to do is take this hand here, and it's just going to come in here, boom, just like this. Boom. And I go under now. When I turn, he releases it, that's where it comes flat, lock it up, and then you can throw it down that way. If you want to cause pain, that's when you turn this, right here. And try not to do that in class. But remember, you got to put just enough pressure on it so that they feel it, and then you can throw it down. So the difference is this. So this hand comes in, and I lock it up, boom, boom, and then that's where it switches here. Okay, there's pressure there. Can you feel it? So that causes, or you can release it, and you can just drop it here, just like that. Go up. If you finish Yankyos, boom, there it is. Yes. Nice little belbow. And slam. Yes. Good. Yep, there. Nice. Yep, boom, boom. You always add the hits. Boom, good. Then we have Gokyos. This one slides down to there. And then it goes in here.
Down there, I'll release the pressure. Break. There you go. Now retrip it right there.
There you go. Yeah. He's like, "Rrr."
I know this one, I remember this one.
Yeah. Keep the thumb out. There you go. There you go.
Slow this down.
Have that guide into your armpit, and then break it.
Right there, good, there you go.
Dokyo, and then boom, boom. And
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go. Good.
Good job. You remember that one. Here, step, bam, grab, place here, right there, right up here, right there, here, all the way around. I like to bring it up like this. Let me have this right here. Make it fall right in my face. I don't know what happened. He fell on my fist.
You might as well. Yeah.
Want to do that on again? Boy, you're right.
You're right. Never mind. Boom.
Here, boom.
Good. Watch posting that hand.
Post.
You can do a front slap fall or you can do a roll. Just don't post that hand down and break your wrist. We go pretty slow, so it's less likely of you breaking a wrist, but you get comfortable throwing that hand down there, you might break it even during training, but definitely will if someone actually throws you and you just throw it out there because you're used to it. There's 6 of those.
Here. Sweep over, step it on the foot. Grab here. Grab here. And you're turning this leg out, doing a side fall. Step down. Put the EQ on, and shove them away.
I think we've worked this one a little bit with it. As I recall, that's where we were. Yeah, overhand cross, there you go, or jab, there you go, boom. And then this keeps here so he doesn't grab it, and then do a side fall. There you go. You know, side fall on it, he's gonna hit the, there you go, down, and then push it away. There you go, good. Good.
Yeah, I think this is where he
Yeah. So when you,
grab her.
yeah, make sure when you turn, let me get in here real quick. So instead of doing this, which is okay for training when we train, but this hand is like this, you can just let go. So when you come up, grab a hold of it. That way you get a lock it. You might get a little neat go there. Come over across. I like to boom here on the foot. Boom. Lock it, pull him in as tight as you can here. This hand will automatically lay up here so they can't grab it. And then that's when you side fall and go down to the ground with him, blam. Or you can keep him here and lock him up with going down, keys off. Or you can just stand here like this and just push him in. You're not gonna do all 3 of those at the same time. They're not gonna sequence into each other. These are like variations of something you could do once you lock them up. But that's how we train it. Yeah. Pull him in, and then there you go. And then side fall. Now that's where he falls to the ground. Now, in real life when you do that, you're not just doing this. You're literally dropping him to the ground and falling on his back as he hits the ground. So imagine that. You're going to be falling straight on his arm that extends and his back. So consider that when you try it for real. Step in, boom, draw him in, and side fall. Boom, there you go. Or you can do a kiza and break his arm on your leg. There you go. Or you can just push him away. It's up to you. Now we also have 3 of them from Gakute.
Here, my step.
Boom.
One of the things I actually honestly think about when I'm like this is I'm holding them.
Yeah.
And the reason why I would do the side falls because he's dumb enough to grab my leg.
Yeah, you could do, yeah, if he tries.
You try to grab my leg and move it, try to hit my leg or whatever.
Try to reach down there and grab his leg.
Grab my leg with your other arm.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Come on, pull on him. No,
Push
you
it.
want to grab it. Hug it. There, yeah. Woo. Yeah, if he
See?
tries to do that, he's going to smash himself. Yeah, he'll smash himself.
That happened across my body. I was like, oh my gosh. If
Yeah.
someone was dumb enough to just kind of go,
Well, because you're going to get a grappler who's going to
Yeah.
try that.
so here,
Smash.
touch.
Draw him in. Yeah, and from right there, a grappler will try to,
Grab my leg or whatever, try to push
just
it.
like that.
Right
Boom,
there.
you just land
I'm
on
just
it.
gonna land on you.
Yeah.
Here,
Boom.
break that arm.
Yeah.
Or just shove
Just shove him away. Absolutely.
Alright. Remember this one?
Now, do the same kind of thing we were doing with Nikio. Boom, boom. Now, this elbow comes over like you're gonna hit him in the jaw, although it's not gonna happen. Draw in, and then do the same.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I honestly don't think it's really possible from here to step in. Now, when you bend it in and I step in, I might be able to get his jaw. But most likely, I'm not gonna elbow him. But I'm gonna take the elbow across like I'm gonna hit him. Boom, I'm drawing in here, and then see now everything is wham, already exactly the way it was. Make sure you lock that hand, yeah, because that'll happen. Step in with the elbow, rolling down, there you boom, boom, and good. Yeah, remember sometimes we train lackadaisical, but in real life, if you give them the opportunity for them to let go, they might, or they might just. So always maintain control. Boom.
I like this one because I can keep
Yes.
push it.
Yes. So, when he grabs, I don't care whichever, yeah, I remember. So when he grabs me, when we train this, it's not exactly training just because he plans on grabbing me in real life. This is just a way for us to execute the techniques. So in real life, if he doesn't grab me, he puts his hands up, and if he throws something out, that gives me an opportunity to reach up and boom here, and then I can get a hold of it and do my technique, right? It's the same thing if he grabbed me, Katsute Dori, boom, just like that, right? Okay? Let's say that he punches me. See, it's the same thing, right? So, or his hands are up, and he doesn't want to punch, he doesn't want to do anything, so I come in, boom, up, and up, there, I get him. Okay? I will grab him, I don't care. He'll get grabbed, whether he grabs me and I reverse it, or whether he's too afraid to grab me and I have to do it, right? It'll happen. So when he grabs me, it's not always him grabbing me. It's a way to get to a technique as if, so now he doesn't want to grab me, so now I have to grab him, right? So I can use whatever technique I want. I can go in and go, and there's the grab, see? I can grab him. So just because he grabs me in this technique doesn't mean it's always going to end up like that. He doesn't have to actually grab me. That's just a prelude for me to grab him. Boom, bam, boom, 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 boom.
There's the Shiho.
So just because when we do techniques, we start out with a grab, doesn't mean that's what we're waiting for in real life. I don't care if you grab me or not. If you put your hands up and you don't want to punch me, or you don't want to grab me and you're just defending yourself like that, or you throw a punch out, I can time it, one more, boom, time it, one more. Oh, there it is. Oh. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. When you just grab me, that's just a way to train it so that I don't have to punch you or reach in and grab you. Like, go ahead and put your hands up. That way I don't have to boom, boom, do that, right? So when we grab, it's not necessarily we're expecting or demanding that someone grabs us and we can't do anything until that happens. That's far from the truth. It's just an easy and safe way of training something without having to punch people all the time. Because that's what's really going to happen in real life. So keep that in mind. Now, all right, so we're going to jump real quick to something interesting. Taekwondo, do you have any kind of karate nuts? Okay.
First
Okay.
thing.
So in linear, more strength, one shot, one kill type martial arts like karate, they have blocks. So if he does just give me a front kick or whatever. So we do this low block, boom, just like that, right? Boom. So if he punches and I do a middle block, boom, just like that. Or if he comes down with that knife hand, little knife thing, and I upper blocking thing, right? Okay? That's how they train that. They train it as being blocks. And we do not. I will incorporate, so he grabs me, top to take away. Boom. So that low block is a release. He grabs me, low block. That's what that is. Okay? The middle block, if he comes in and punches me in the face and I do this middle block, that's not the middle block. I'm not blocking that. What I'm doing is this. Ikyo, right? Ikyo. He grabs me, okay, and I bring it up here, upper block. Oh, and I got on his foot too. Amazing, right? Now, there's another one. I know Taekwondo uses it, at least they used to extensively. Karate kind of stopped using it a little bit, is this X block. Okay, so if he comes down with this little knife hand, and I sit here and go, boom, like that, right? I believe Taekwondo does that, yeah. Karate kind of got away from that a little bit. They don't do it as often. But Morote Dori, two-hand grab two, boom, here. Okay? So instead of it being a block, what I'm doing is here, and then I'm pushing. You hear that? Okay? So he grabs, boom, there's that X. So I'm crossing him over, right? Now, I can do it low. Just let go for a second. You see the front kick? Boom, you see that? I'm sure you've seen it. Yeah. So he grabs, do the low one, and then here, he's already almost let go. I bring it up. He can't hold on to it because I'm going against the stumps. And then I'm pushing. Boom. That's what that's for. In my opinion. Not the blocks. So we're going to play with that. I want you to do, I'm going to come in and I'm going to kick, and he does a low block. Boom, here. Middle block, I punch. Middle block. And the upper block, I'll give him this knife hand, boom, boom, boom. And then he does the X block. Boom, just like that. Yeah, boom, yes. Okay? So we're going to do those, and then we're going to do the grappling version of it. So,
Are you ready?
okay, so we're just like, it's like, so he comes up here, and you're going to go, boom, just like that. Okay? Boom. Okay, and then the middle block, there, and then the upper block is there, okay? Got it? Don't step back, don't step back, don't step away. he's not really gonna hit you, so don't worry about it. And even if he does, it's not gonna hurt, okay? So when he does, I don't want you to step back, I want you to stay your ground. He comes in, boom, just like that, okay? So sit it just like this, you can just even leave it just like this, okay? And when he comes in with the kick, all I want you to do is rotate it down, just like that. Rotate it from here, just like that, boom, okay? Yeah, just like that. So I'm here, he kicks, and I go, bam, just like that. Now, I'm not teaching you karate blocks because one, we don't do them, and two, they're not blocks because we don't block. There you go, there. Now, keep it here, okay? And when he comes in with the punch, all I want you to do is just, yeah, I want you to keep it just like this, and I want you to rotate it like this, and just keep it straight, boom, just like that. So, boom. Boom, just like that. One more time. Boom, just like that. Now, if he uses the other hand, boom, just like that. So it doesn't matter. I don't care which side he punches. If I have this one up, okay, I'm gonna be able to do that on both sides. So if he comes in with one of them, I boom here, I can go this way. He comes in, I can go this way, or I can go to the inside. I can go this way, or I can go this way, do the inside there. I can go this way, doesn't matter. Whichever hand, you don't have to say, oh, well, he's gonna punch me with that hand, so now I gotta switch and go this way, right? Doesn't matter. This hand is up here just like this. I can go this way. I can go this way. Doesn't really matter, okay? So just put your hand, one of the hands, I don't care if it's the left or the right one, put one up, okay? It's gonna stay just like this, and then whichever way he comes in, you're gonna go boom that way. Boom that way, okay? Or if he goes to the, you can go there and you can go to the outside, boom that way, boom that way, okay? That's not horrible, that's not horrible. All right, then the upper one. So now it's just gonna go this direction, okay? You're gonna keep it horizontal, and when he comes down, all you're gonna do is roll it up and just lift it up just like that, okay? One more time, like a roof, boom, just like that. See how you should have that little roof there, boom. Now, you can do the horizontal, straight horizontal as he comes down. You can, we were always taught with this crazy horizontal stuff. That was back in the 70s when I did karate. When I did the Filipino martial arts, they have a roof, so at least it angles this way, so when he hits it slides off, right? I would suggest keeping it angled so you can slide it off. There you go, there you go. There you go, good. All right, now, I don't suggest you use those as blocks because it's power versus power. His strength versus your strength. If he's stronger than you, you're gonna lose. Plain and simple, plain and simple. If your arms aren't conditioned to take hits, you're gonna lose, plain and simple. But if we do them as grappling techniques, so when he grabs me, okay, now I can do the low block, which is here, and I just slide it down my arm, just goes boom. I pull this hand back, which is, I think, why the chambering happened in karate, is because this is here and this is here, and when I push this way, I'm gonna draw back with this one. So it's like that, right? To me, that makes more sense why you're trying to protect your waist than your face. Because, so go ahead and grab. So in karate, and you're learning karate ideas from someone who doesn't do karate. I don't do karate, but their idea is they're gonna go here, and then this hand is gonna come back here like that, and then that's gonna go, okay? This is a block, so if his hand is out to, we'll do karate more, he's punching you, you're gonna go boom, just like that, right? Okay? But he's really grabbing you, and then it's boom, just like that, okay?
What I think more of the whole bam
Yeah.
is for that, because if he's hit punching, I'm hitting here. It's more for our arms already chambered, so after we knock theirs away, or the leg away, knocking them off balance. Or shoot.
Yeah, when we do it like from the graph too, we can still do it that way. It goes here and here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole chambering thing is not necessarily for protection, it's for,
So
it's basically loading the gun.
yeah, yeah. I've always heard that that's the. But if we're doing a karate sense where I'm blocking something,
It's like this, and it's the kick. So
I'm
you
here.
hit that, so you're not.
the problem is this is here. Now my face is open to get popped, right? That's just my personal view of it. But it makes complete sense if you're grabbing me and I'm doing that, but my hand is still up here.
Right.
I'm not bringing it here. If I'm going to do it here, I'm going to go like this, I'm going to boom, and then I'm going to be here. So, but if we do it strictly as the karate thing, it chambers back here, and then you can come back to punch. And boom, boom, just like that. So go ahead and put this leg up forward. There you go. So this one is going to push this off and draw that one back just like that. Now if you want, you can keep your hands up, boom, just like that. And then that's where the punch comes in, bang. So scrape it, draw it back and punch it. Yeah. Make sure you keep that hand up. You don't want to have any of your hands down. So it's like this here, he grabs me. So this hand is here. So I'm going to scrape this one off. As I do, I'm going to pull the one that's being grabbed back. Like this, and then bam! This hand comes back up here, and this one comes up here, and I punch it, boom, bam! Just like that.
Always keep your guard.
Yep. Boom. This up here, and this one just boom, bam! Just like that, and it comes back up here. Good, good. There you go. he's like, wait a minute, that didn't feel good. Also, like, okay, so he punches, and we do our block here. Boom, right? Okay. Karate, I would be chambered here, so that I could come back here like this, and just go, boom, and punch him. I shouldn't be stepping on foot. Punching here, right? I can't get myself out of the habits. I can't. So in karate, it's here and then here, just like that, right? So I'm turning my hips like this, right? Now in our system, we can use that to do ikkyo. So instead of doing this block and then this punch like this, we're going to do ikkyo. So when he punches, this is coming up, and I'm going to guide it, grip, and instead of this punch here, which you can do, I'm going to come in with ikkyo. Lock him up with ikkyo. Okay? Other side. So instead of going block, punch, I'm going to go guide, ikkyo. It's a deflection instead of a block. Because we deflect, we don't block. Okay. So what you're going to do is, you're gonna, this is the block, and then you're going to step in a little bit, and just make a knuckle, make a fist. Here, hold on. There we go. You can either put that here, your thumb here, or if you want, no, don't put it in there.
Never put it inside.
Don't put it in. Okay, you can put it on top, but you seem to probably shouldn't do that because you're going to stick it in there. So just like this, right? Make a good knuckle, and then you can come in and go bam, right? Keep your wrist. See, I keep my thumb right here. You tend to throw it in there, so don't do that. Keep it down here like this. But you want your wrist straight. You want your wrist straight with your elbow and your shoulder. Just come in and go bam.
You know how tight that is?
That's what you want when you make that fish. You want it all tight. All right.
So let's
Here.
scoop back just a tad. There we go. So you want this, so this is gonna start like my palm towards me, and then just before I make contact, I'm gonna roll it, just like that. Then my palm is towards him, okay? So if you wanna practice that a few times, it's just like this, roll that, boom, okay? Now you're gonna do that with your hand closed at this point, because we're doing the karate thing, right? Boom, just like that. But what you want is palm towards you, roll it towards him. So that this is, in Chinese, this is chi sao. I'm going with the flow, right? So I'm redirecting it. So when he punches me, I'm going whoop, just like that, right? Now, when we do it, the palm can be open because what I'm doing is I'm grabbing. And then I'm gonna come in with EQ, okay? There you go. Make sure you throw that punch in there. There you go. Seems like them.
Always throw that punch. Oh,
Not a back fist. Not right now.
it's here.
Okay?
Alright, regular.
All right.
Kidneys and rest.
Boom.
I think he's having way too much
Boom.
fun.
All right. Now do it our way, the Aiki way. Now instead of this being a block, I want the hand open. I want it like this, and as I roll it, I'm going to grip it and slide down to his wrist and hang on. And then this hand, instead of punching, is going to come in and do EQ. Okay? Believe me, it works. You want to guide it, boom, boom, and then there you go. So just to be on the safe side right now, stay away from his elbow, okay? I want you to go more towards the center up here, in between his shoulder and his elbow, about halfway, right there. See that little face? Put your hand on his, like you're putting your hand on his mustache. Just to be safe. In real life, if you want to do it on the elbow, you're going to break it. So just try not to do that here. Roll, 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 EQ. Make sure this is grip. Yeah. There you go. Make sure you step. Once you step in, roll, 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 grip, 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 and the other leg. Step in with the other. It's a lot of stuff. And step in. There you go. There you go. So
You can throw it in front of me, that's fine.
so he comes in, and I'm like this, boom, 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 boom. And when this hand starts to come up, this leg starts to move, and I go boom, just like that, right in. Okay?
Try the other side.
Roll, 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 grip. Step in with EQ. Step into him. I want you to push him. This is your spot, right? He's in your spot. So when you're done, I want you to be in where he's at. So see where his feet are? When I'm here, I want to step in, and I want to be right there where he was at. I want him gone. This whole mat belongs to you. He's interfering with your space, so take it back. You're like, okay. Boom, 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 guide. EQ. Move in on him. Okay? So I'm here like this, right? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. See how I kind of lean back like we do with EQ? Boom, like this. Get boom, boom here. Boom, boom here. And I step in. Boom, step right in. All I gotta do is take that one step, and I take over the whole space. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Here. And step right in on it. There you go. That's close. That's good.
Alright, my turn.
All right, it's uh-oh. Boom, boom. Yeah, see? He's gonna guide you in. He's not even gonna mess with pushing you out of the way. He's just gonna roll you around. Boom, boom, there you go. There you go.
I'm gonna throw you. Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot
he's-
to do the other one.
Yes.
Alright, ready? Throw your punch.
Throw your punch. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, boom. Smash. That's the linear one shot, one kill way. That's the one shot, one kill way.
So can you actually imagine getting hit like that?
Oh, that would hurt.
Hit here, and I'm throwing your arm there, and I'm stepping in.
Yeah.
And hitting you right there.
So
in the ribs.
it's not just that he's hitting you in the ribs. So when you punch, so he's really attacking To me, if you want to do blocks, you attack them, right? So if I'm really going to do a block, I'm going to smash just like that. I mean, pop, I'm going to hit it. So it's a hit. So I'm smashing your arm, which I'm not really going to do. Smashing this, and then boom, yeah, and he's like, ah, and just come in and waylay the. So you're getting punched twice. You're getting punched by this so-called block, and then you're getting punched by an actual punch. Which there's nothing wrong with doing it that way. We just tend to go more towards a circular finesse way. It still hurts. It just hurts in a different way.
Ready? For the top, over top.
Boom.
Down.
Yep, so make sure you roll that. So again, I want my palm towards me. And then when he comes down, I want you to roll it up. Boom, just like that, okay? And I got it angled, and of course I'm on his foot. That just can't be helped. Okay, there you go. Like this, you're good. You're going like this, and you roll it up. There you go. There you go. That's good. That's good. I can't teach you proper karate because I don't do proper karate. So instead of this, like this, okay? Now, this also can be a grab. So I'm here and I grab, and then I turn. Oh, there's a good shoot.
Oh, shit.
There's a good shoot over. So he comes down, and I roll it up. Now I can go Ikyo. Go into an Ikyo, or I can go here, and I can go into the Sangyo. I'm using the other hand when he comes down. So I'm here, and I go roll into a Shido. Boom, okay? So this just leads me into any other technique, just like all the rest of them. So when he strikes down and I roll up, just like this, okay? I can go, yes. I can go boom, boom, okay? Or I can go here, and I can go Hiji here, or Seo here. Millions and millions of techniques, right? The thing is we're not, this in karate is just the block. Just like, boom, just like that, right? We're not doing it that way. We're transforming it into an Aikido technique. So when he comes straight down and I want to do this, boom, I can just roll it and go into whatever I want.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Shiho's.
Yeah, Shiho's fantastic. So work the so-called karate block. Do that a couple times.
New techniques that we already.
Yeah, but when you do the karate block, I want you to give him a punch, because try it a little. Boom, boom, and then punch him. There you go.
Thanks.
He's like, yeah, sure.
I can punch my daddy.
Don't just throw it here like this. I want you to roll. I want that roll. Okay? I want it to roll. Bam!
Punch my daddy.
Yeah. And then punch him. Boom. And then punch him. Now, he's really hitting it. So imagine this, okay? Imagine if he's really coming down on you hard. Is that block gonna work? Don't like rub, but give him enough to rub. He sees, yeah. I want you to block this.
Try to block it.
Ah, yes, it doesn't work so well, does it? That it kind of hurt, didn't it? Doug, you all right? Okay, that's why I didn't want to do it. It's all right.
Okay. That's why we're trying.
That's, yeah, so I'm not saying that you can't do that. So give me a pretty decent crash. Give me a pretty decent. Boom. See, I can do that, and go ahead and hit me pretty decent. See, did you hear that? Okay. Now, if I would have left it like this and he hit, that would have hurt. That would have hurt. Because yeah, right on the bone, which is why I go like this. Now, if you can see that red mark? Okay? Now, I can get away with it like this because I'm conditioned a lot more than you are. I'll take hit on hit if I have to. I'll take it. That doesn't mean I want to. okay? So if he's gonna come down hard and I'm gonna go like that, you know, I'm gonna take damage. So what I wanna do is not take damage. He comes down hard and he goes down. I didn't take any damage because I didn't allow it to go force on force. I guided it, okay? So now I want you, he's not gonna go hard on you like that again. I just wanted you to realize that this karate force on force doesn't usually go the way of the smaller guy. It just doesn't. The less prepared and less trained person gets hurt. I've seen professional people who block on a daily basis get broken arms and broken legs from trying to block stuff. From trying to block stuff. To me, just a personal opinion, blocking is dangerous and not smart. Redirect. So he's going to come down slow, and I want you to, first couple times, I want you to do more of this blocking thing like this, right? But don't just stop here. What I want you to do is when he comes down slow, I want you to go here, then I want you to grip it and move into something. I tend to, now I'm starting to shoot over all the time. So boom, go into that, right? Or something else. I go this side, that boom. And it's boom, I guide it this way, and there's my som kick. See? So I want you to go slow, but I want you to flow it through into something. Now, if you have to stop and think about it, completely fine. When you first start training, you have to stop and think about it. Eventually, something is just going to come out. Even if it's Shiho 99% of the time, that just means it works for you and there's no reason to do something different.
Ready?
Slow, guide. Move, there you go. We're into Yonkyo. Good, you like Yonkyo. That's fitting for you. You like Yonkyo. There you go, boom, slow. There you go, you're gonna go boom, good. You can do a Hiji from there too. So he comes down and I go like this. I guide that here, boom.
Right.
Oh man, there's Hiji right there. Now I know you like going under and doing Yonkyo, nothing wrong with that. If it comes out all the time, that comes out all the time. What we will do eventually, because I had to do it with Steve, everything we were doing, Oshuro came out. Bam! He was doing Oshuro, everything. So eventually I'm like, okay, cool. You can't use that one. Go to something else. So if you do Yonkyo all the time, then I'll say, forget Yonkyo for a minute and try something different, just so you get the idea. So feel free to do what you want, but try not to do Yonkyo all the time.
Another fun one. I started like this one. Do a hammer fist to me. From here, and down.
Oh yeah, and then go right into it.
I can touch.
Yes, but he doesn't. I don't think he's.
I know
working,
you
so,
haven't got that far.
Yes.
I'm starting to kind of like that one too now.
Yes. As a matter of fact, you can hit that without even touching his arm. So as soon as he lifts up and comes down, you just go bang, straight into it.
You like that? You want to try it? Want to try it once?
So what you do is just go down, keys up. Go down, keys up.
Keys up.
Okay. Now, hug that. Here, so go ahead and put this one in here. Keep one knee up. I don't care. There you go. And go down to his ankle, draw in, and then push here. That is a fun one.
There's someone your size.
Oh, gosh! There you go. He's like, yeah, I got that. That was really good. High five. That was really good. Didn't really have to give him an instruction after that.
Nope. See? That's a good one. And being a small guy.
And they're not going to expect it.
No. They're not going to expect it. I'm coming down, I'm going to do this.
Yeah. You do it. There you go. Yep. So if you go like this and you hug his leg, so you don't put it here, you hug his leg like this, use your shoulder in here. Boom, boom. Take his shoulder, pull his, come over here for a second. So I like to pull his leg out on the side over here, and then I can just go whoop, with my shoulder. Try to pull it out to the side and hug on it here, instead of going straight in underneath your, you can still do it if you go straight in, but you take a chance on getting your nuts hit, and you don't get to move him as far if you take him to the outside. Take him to the outside leg that's down. don't try to draw into the leg that's up. Okay, so whichever leg he kicks. So if he kicks this one, I can go here, and I can go this way or this way, but it's out here. What I don't want to do, go ahead and kick with this one. I don't want to try to pull him over here. I mean, it might work, but boom, I lay it on here and just boom like this, but it's less likely. What you want to do is pull him over here. There, it's easier to go with the leg that's down. You can do it with the leg that's up, but there's differences. Try on this side first, regardless. If it's this side that's up, try to pull the leg to the side that's down, okay?
Ready?
Now, try to take the leg, the hand here, go down to his ankle. Okay, so if this one is here like this one you want to go down to his ankle, and you're going to put your shoulder
There
into
you
it.
go. Push.
Push into it. There you go.
Yep, fall into me.
Yep.
Keep going.
So this does go into grappling techniques where you do go to the ground. Now, if you get stuck in the guard, that's fine. We will deal with going from guard to side and all that stuff later, because I love doing that too. But it doesn't matter at this point if you get stuck in the guard or not.
Try a different one. Try something different. You know a ton of it. You guard first.
There, and then, no, hold on a second. Try, yeah, when you go here, try not to manipulate this around because you ain't gonna have time. If this is here, you're gonna grab it here. You wanna, there you go, you can go PG. Okay, go ahead and step in. Don't push him from here like this and try to extend it. Move in on him. Oh, bam, and then take him. Okay, you wanna be close, you wanna be so close to him, so I don't wanna push from here. Go ahead and strike. So I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm gonna go into PG. I don't wanna stay out here and go like this. Okay? I'm gonna bring this leg in where you're at. There. Boom, there. There you go. There you go. And if you can't push him down, if you're here and you can't push him down, turn your hips this way.
Oh yeah.
And then take him up. And then take him down. Or,
You're, if I can't push you down, then at that point, that's when you want to go like
then
this.
you can go, yeah, boom, and go into yawn, yeah. You can switch techniques. I was trying not to get him to do so much. Yes, you can switch techniques too. There's nothing wrong with switching techniques. Once you get comfortable. Boom, boom.
Step in. Oh, you're doing easy.
There you go.
Push down.
There you go.
That's
Yes.
better.
There you go, good. Now we're gonna work that X block. Well, let's do from the grab. We didn't do any of the grabs. Yeah. So we did this one, right? Okay. And he grabs here. So we can also bring it up this way, and we can come in here, and we can release it like that too. On the foot. All right. So the middle block. If I bring it up like this, I can also strike. So I come in here and I just go blam. I like it on the wrist because that's where he's grabbing. So grab me wherever you feel. Okay. So hang on to me. All right. So I bring it up here like this, right? I could strike here, but you could still hang on. It's just more power versus power type thing. I could hit here in the elbow, which we will do in a second. But what I like is right up here by the wrist, because I'm not really causing a lot of damage, but I'm making you let go. So you grip, I bring it up, and I just come in here and go bang, and you're let go, right? Now if I want to hurt you, we do this with the 3 count. Go ahead and hang on. I bring it up, so I can also hit with the knuckles here, bam, just like that. That's really what we're doing. That's really, yeah, that feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. so when your dad grabs, I bring it up. Okay, I could hit here in the meaty part, But he can hang on to that. That's just force versus force. We're gonna work on the elbow real quick here, but not right at the moment. Let's do the wrist first. So I can bring it in and I can do it in a karate version. I can go bam and knock it out of the way. Okay? In our way, what we're doing is cracking with our knuckles. I'm bringing it up and I'm just hitting with my knuckles, just going bam, just like that. Bam, just like that. And that hurts.
After a while,
That hurts. I can do it one time to make him let go, or I can do it just to be a pain in the ass, but just like that. He's not gonna like that. I can bring it in, but here we'll also work the elbow where I bring it up on the elbow and I crush down on the elbow. Now, when I first started Aikido with Kijitsu Kai Aikido, the technique for Ikkyo was not this. Okay, this was not Ikkyo when I first started. I did this because it works better for me. The first version of Ikkyo that we did in that seminar that I was telling you about is here, and the hand comes up here like this. We rolled it up and we pushed it down. That was Ikkyo when we first started Aikido and Kijitsu Kai. So it's very much karate. It comes in here, be just like going bam, bam, just like that. Okay? So practice those three areas. First one is the wrist, and do it karate like this here, and just go ba-bam. And I want this flick, this, I don't want it to just come, you're gonna go from here to here, and that breaks it. You can also try it on the elbow, but please do it nicely and softly. And then you can do it up where we do Ikkyo normally, up here, and rolling and pushing down, okay? So, I can punch it. Roll there, all right. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in here, and yes, and I want you to bam, just like that. And that's karate-like. It still works. It's just different. Boom, yeah. Now, there you go, do it on that side. Boom, and smash. There you go. That's smashing. That's force versus force. There you go. Hulk smash. Nothing wrong with it if it works. Boom. All right, so now, let's just assume that he's serious, so don't just let go. So I want you to make him let go. I want you to make him let go. Make him. Yeah, see, that doesn't work, does it? Right? Because, yeah, you're trying to force someone that's stronger, more powerful than you are. But there you go. That's more Aiki. That's more Aiki. You're going against a joint that you can manipulate. There you go. Good. There you go. There you go. Good. Now I want you to try the Kali version of it with the little crack. So it brings it up here. I want you to take your knuckles and just roll, boom, just like this. Bam. Just give them a little crack right there. Try that a couple times. Yeah, so you take your knuckles and what you're going to do is you're just going to go bam, just like that. Yeah, we're not trying to make him let go. We're trying to make him regret holding you, and you don't know, we're not punching him. We're boom, just like that. Boom, just like that. Okay? Yeah, he'll do that only a couple times and then he'll let go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
You're getting it out.
There you go. So what you do is, yeah. So what you do is, and I won't really do it. You come in here and you crack that just like this. But wham! If that doesn't work, you can come in here and release this away, or crack in here and then come up here and lock this. You can do it like that. Consecutive damage over a period of time will damage him horribly. Boom. So a little bit of a crack right here. Bling. Get knuckles. Knuckles.
You're not doing the knife hand.
There you go. Boom. Just a little one there, and then come up here and do that. Ba-bam. Yeah. I'm going to give him a little extra. Boom. And then there you go. Boom. Good. 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 Now he gets to do it to you. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. So I want you to try to hang on. Don't hurt yourself, but I want you, don't let go. Yeah, see, it's going to be almost impossible for someone your size and experience to be able to hang on to something like that from him. Boom, boom. Yeah, boom. Hang on to it.
Hang on, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, hang on to it. Yeah, see that? Yeah.
You're not gonna wanna hang on.
Now you don't want to hang on, yeah. So that means later on in the fight, you don't even want to grab him because at this point, there you go. There you go. Boom. Little smack there, boom, and then a mean crack right there. Yes. Still Aikido, it's just a more linear, mean version. Crack. Boom, boom, yes. Well, it's still Zenshin Aikijitsu. It's just a more linear version. All right, so this X block. Again, he's going to do a hammer, let's do the hammer fist thing. So he does the hammer fist and I go like this, right? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to put his attack in the crook of both of these little things here and catch that. Boom, so he doesn't get to do that, right? Now, you can also look at it like this. So this is a Sinawali, this is a scissor technique. This is like this, but what I'm really doing is that. Okay, so I'll go really slow. He comes in and stop right here. Okay, so this is where it's coming in. So what I'm doing is I'm going to tap here, and then I'm going to bring this in here, and I'm going to cover here, just like that. So that's the X. Now, if you freeze it right there, it looks like I'm doing an X, right? It looks like an X block. What I'm really doing is this. So I'm tapping it here, and then I'm covering here. That's a Filipino version of it. Now, boom is, they take a picture of this, and that's what they see. But really, the movie is this, that. That's the video. They're just taking a snapshot in the video. Also, if he grabs two-handed, okay, now again, I cross, boom, and I can bring it down, because that's the low block from the kid. I bring it up, and now he's already let go. Already let go. If he still has a hold of it, there we go. I can move in, and boom, push him away, okay? But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for him to hold that. Again, if you look at it, there's that X block again. Somebody grabbed, there we go, boom here, and then I lift it up. Somebody took a photograph of that and said, oh look, there's an X block. Well, it's not an X block. I'm actually, I can go this side here, I can release, okay? So it's practice. Practice first doing what you see in the karate is an X block. There you go. There you go. Now, not to hurt him or anything, but give him enough to where he can feel what that would really do to you if you tried that.
Right.
So you gotta stop. Yeah, you're probably gonna get hit in the face, right? Now, also you gotta consider, I have a knife here, right? There's a big knife sticking out right here. So if he tries that X block and he stops it, that's fine, the blade is right here, right? So all I do is this. Now I cut both of his wrists, and now he's messed up, all right? So the X block, that's generally what I see when people are doing these little karate chops, boom, they X block, or they have the knife with there and they do this knife hand block, boom, oh no, he stopped me. Now what do I do? Oh, I can't do anything. Well, all you gotta do is that, and then he's done, right? All right, so try the X block a couple times, and then we're gonna work it into, boom, there, good. Good. All right, now he's gonna grab you, two-hand grab. We'll rotate Dory, two-hand grab two. Cross, okay? Now, what you're gonna do, hold on a second. We're gonna go in steps, okay? I want you to bring it in. I want you to step in a little bit and go down, and then I want you to bring it up. There it goes, okay? Cross, step in a little bit and go down, and then bring it up. There, now, he still has a hold of it, which is fine. Step in and push. Cross, step in, down. Don't bring your face. There you go. Up, and then push. Yes. Once you get comfortable with it, So I'm here, and I cross over, and I go down, boom, here, and I bring us up. It's like almost impossible for him to hold on to. He barely got a hold. Now from here, go into Ike. So I cross it, I go down, I lift up. So even if he hangs on, if I don't want to push straight, I can go to a 45 this way or 45 this way. I like using the one that's under to go across here. Boom. Then I can go into whatever I want. Hip throw. Oh, wham. There you go. Going in. Cross. Go down. No, don't bring your face down. Just bring your arms down there and then lift up. Okay? Now, if he doesn't let go, this up here, just cross over this way. There you go. Oh, whoosh. Go right into Roku. Good. Up. Yep, this side here. Push this way. Nope. Push this way. Boom. Boom. Whatever you want. There you go. All right, now he's gonna do it. Grab him. There you go. Boom. Okay, try to hang on. Don't let go. There you go. There you go. Oh, there it is. Oh, ouch.
Did you see that one coming?
No, he's like, nope. Boom. Boom. Oh, there he goes. Going straight into it. Oh, there it is. Oh, Rokyo. Oh.
Got him. Bam.
Oh, snap. So the good thing with, well, the bad thing about me training karate was that they didn't teach, his front kick, boom, that's what they taught, right? And they taught it as that. That's all it was. There wasn't nothing else. He punches, and I hit, and that's all it was. There wasn't anything else. We didn't do X block, but it has been in karate. It's more in Korean Taekwondo and stuff now than it is with karate. They still have that. That's how I was taught. I was 12, and I still didn't see that it was reasonable. So even at 12 years old, I was like, there's something not right about this. So, and forever, I've disliked karate. I'll be honest, I've disliked it because of that. It hasn't been until the last like 20 years that I've actually seen people teaching it in a more realistic way. There's also a really good use for the front stance, or the horse stance here, okay? And that's from a grappling technique. I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but you're in the guard, and you actually get into a horse stance, and that gets you out of the guard. It's pretty cool. But I didn't learn that until I started studying MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and they didn't know what they were doing. They were doing it, but they didn't know that they were doing the horse stance, and I recognized it. I'm like, wait a minute, do that again. And he did it, and I said, holy cow, I just found a good use for a horse stance. And they're like, what? I said, karate in a horse stance. They're like, oh yeah, that is that, isn't it? I'm like, it is.
Horse stance coming from.
Well, we still have horse stance. They call it horse stance in karate. I don't know what they called it in Taekwondo.
Yeah, the middle stance.
Yeah. Well, ours was
It
wide.
that
Ours
wide.
was wide like this, and you got boom just like this. Yeah.
Ours was the middle stance.
Okay.
But I always used the fighting stance more for anything.
Okay. Well, I don't know if Taekwondo had the same type of
We had
stances as
the
karate.
front, of course,
Yeah.
and the middle, which is more for side
Kicking.
kick.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't have anything called a middle stance in karate. They had your front stance, your horse stance. They had like hourglass stance and all kinds. Yeah. And they had a back stance that really came in from
We had-
Zenshin.
Ours was a middle stance, but it
Okay,
wasn't,
didn't
it
have-
wasn't as deep.
Yeah,
Ours was just barely,
we always had,
You can't kick high from a low horse stance. It's
Yeah.
just a middle stance.
We-
we had a
always
middle
had-
stance, so we
gotta
could,
get
that little
bam!
front stance like that, our little, but it's all grounded. It grounds you into,
Yeah.
it's for grounded, less mobility, but more power. And, yeah,
I was trying to get top, now I think I told him, they, different type of Taekwondo, they were trying to do a front stance like this.
oh, yeah, straight on like that.
And I looked at him as they're trying to teach me, I'm like, what are you doing?
Falling
He's like,
down.
Yeah.
He goes, we're doing a front stance. I said, no, do that again. He did, and I went, I said, now here, watch this. Push me.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't moving me.
We never had any stances that were so on point that like, they were
Brother, the Sherman Root.
Oh, the cat
Cat
stance.
stance, right?
Cat stance is like this, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which,
And that was used for the front snap kick.
the white crane from.
Yeah, we call that the back
Right,
stance.
it's way back
Well,
here.
the back stance is you're like in the front stance, but you
Yeah.
lean back.
You're
like
leaning
this.
more on the back.
It's
Yeah.
actually a step for a retreating kick, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, 'cause we always went,
So you can defend, you can defend as you retreat.
Yeah.
Right? And Tai Chi is the ward off the monkey, right?
yeah,
So
okay.
retreating is to defend yourself while you retreat.
We have like the Shura where we
Yeah, it's the
Draw
same.
back,
That's the
yeah.
same as the
It's the
Tai Chi.
Yeah.
Right? It's a way to move.
Yeah.
Get away.
Yeah.
Away. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I should learn all sorts of different.
Yeah, it's-
ward off the monkey is what we call it, Tai Chi.
Is that this one here?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we off the monkey,
Rip
right?
off the monkey.
Right. It's a way to stay balanced and still defend, right? But it's also a takedown.
Yeah,
Right?
oh, yeah.
As you pull them here.
Boom, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. See, there's a shoninate as well. And
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing.
yeah.
And it's just like one vehicle can do many things.
Yeah.
You don't have to carry just milk in a truck.
We got a clown car. It fits everything.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you should be thinking.
Yeah, ours is a clown car. It'll fit
that
everything.
one vehicle. You can do all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So what happens at the moment?
Exactly.
How does
Yeah.
the
Well, we were
monkey present
just
itself?
going through the karate blocks. So
Yeah.
it's like
Right, and I was just telling somebody that the other day.
Boom, you know,
Like
like
in karate, they think this is a block.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
but it's not. That's why they're loading that back here, is because they've got a hold of somebody.
we can also use it for releases. So I'm
Yeah.
here and I get this
Right.
boom.
Well, and somebody asked me about that. They were like, why are there so many grabs in traditional? I said, because you're fighting somebody who's grabbing their sword.
Exactly.
Right. And if you don't want to get cut, you don't get control.
And that's why when people grab, even nowadays, and I go like this, he hangs on.
Right.
It doesn't matter where I go, he hangs on.
Right.
Because the thing is he's trying to stop
how
me
you
from
catch
grabbing
him
my
off.
sword. And if he does, if he lets go,
You get the
I grab my
grab
sword and I kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you catch a monkey? Right? You give them something to hold on to.
Yeah.
Right? They won't let go.
You stick
Oh,
the
Look at that, there's a monkey right there.
Look at Chuckle Book, man. He grabbed a hold of that tail, and he's like, all right, you can let go. He goes, no, there's teeth on the other end.
Right. You don't let go.
No.
No. Not
I didn't mean to fall.
No, absolutely. I love the discussions. I love the discussions. It leads into so much more knowledge, not just from one person's perspective, but from many.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
see that thing a couple times.
Yeah.
It was knocking over your chairs. And
It was
Yeah, it's good at
knocking
knocking
chairs over.
It likes that.
It didn't start until we got on the mat.
It's still coming at me. Do you see the Justin's position? coming
It's
at me?
daring. It's got that attitude. So I said, I'm going. He didn't. It didn't.
No, it lined me up. It lined me up.
He was trying to trick you. He was trying to trick you. All right, so we're gonna go to. Let's just do Shiho. We were messing with Shiho. Katate Dori. We're gonna regrip. All right, so this one's fantastic. So as soon as he grabs Katate Dori, I'm gonna regrip with the same hand. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it just enough to where I can put his elbow in his own ribs. Okay? this free hand is gonna come in, and I'm gonna step in front, like this, and my free hand is gonna roll, just like this. I don't wanna step so far in front of him like this, he gets to punch me with that hand. This helps stop that, okay? But I do wanna step in on him, and this hand is gonna roll that elbow so I keep it here, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my whole body so I face the opposite direction he is. And then from there, this free hand will come up and grip. And what I'm gonna do is bring this, I wanna keep this straight. I don't wanna bend it. I don't want it out here or anything right now. I want it left up by his head, okay? This hand will come in here, and I want you to take his elbow down and to the ground this way, just like that, okay? Regrip, okay? Twist, okay? Now this hand, you're gonna step in. This hand is gonna go right here like this. And I want you to continue to turn, right there, okay? And then this hand pulls him down to the ground. Oh yeah, okay? And be careful about jerking. I want you to do it in a fluid manner. Turns, there you go, step in. This arm roll, 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 roll. There you go. And there you go. Be very careful about pulling his elbow out, okay? Because you'll break it. So grip, grip, grip. Okay, so I want this turned in here. I want this here. Now what I want you to do is maintain control the whole way. Okay, here. From here I want you to turn. There. Now I want this to stay here, okay? I don't want you bending it out. I don't want you throwing it here like this, okay? I need you to hang on to it the whole time and bring it like this and control it the whole way down, okay? Don't just jerk on him and let go because you'll break his elbow. Even if you don't mean to, you could seriously hurt somebody doing this. So I need you to complete the technique with control. Turn, step in. There you go. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. There. Now, I want you to grab here. Now I want you to maintain control and keep that up here, okay? And then don't stop until you're done with the technique. There you go. And don't hang on to it when he falls unless you want to hurt his arm. You'll let him go when he falls, okay? Regrip, yep, regrip, there you go. Turn, step in. You can put your hand there. You can put your, if you want, you can put your hand here. I see you was going to here. You can do that, okay? And I want you to turn. Boom. And then easing down this way. Go ahead and pull. No. You gotta guide him, okay? So when I'm here, boom, you can hang on to it like this. You're fine. Once you turn here, okay? You can't just do this because he doesn't do anything. And don't just pull straight down because it ain't gonna work. What I want you to do is pull his arm out this way and then back and down, okay? Boom, just like that. Regrip, okay? If you want to go straight to this like a yawn, you can do that. Go in and turn, keep turning all the way around. Keep turning all, there you go. There. Now I want you to bring it back and then down, just like that, okay? Just make sure right now, especially, make sure you keep it up by his head that you don't allow it to bend. Yep, in, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. There.
There you go.
There you go, bring it, yeah, you're bringing it out and down.
You're not used to going this long, are you?
Well, we'll go for a little bit longer and then there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom.
Always like going
Yeah.
up the elbows, then I slide down.
All right, so, yep. So when he pulls you down, it's a back slap fall, okay? You're gonna fall down to your butt like you're sitting in a chair, and then chin tucked in, and you're gonna go backwards. Boom, 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 boom. There you go.
Ready?
Okay, sit on your butt.
Don't look backward.
Yeah.
Just like that, because you're gonna hurt yourself.
Okay, sit on your butt and go back and fall. There you go.
There you go.
You're fine. And if you can get that slap in there, so I'm gonna grab him. Boom. He's gonna pop, 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 boom. Ah, boom, boom. So now I'm right here, right? So one thing I don't want to do is when he starts bringing me, I just don't want to fall back here like this straight back. What I want to do is when he brings me back, I want to go down, down,
Come on. All right, grab it. You ready to go?
boom,
Whatever, which one?
boom.
All right, bam, here, smack, smack, snap, step on that foot. You're not moving around.
There you go.
Ready, set.
Sit on your butt, you go back. There you go. Good, good, good. Now, if you want, you can take your outside leg and step back and go down like this a little bit, and that might help you feel comfortable and stable.
Put me on my butt.
There you go. Nope, regrip. There you go. Turn.
Grab my.
There you go. There you go. Turn, 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 turn. Now, keep going. You're fine. Keep going. Turn, 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 turn. There.
Put me on my
Now,
butt.
bringing back and down. Boom. Just like that. All right. Shiho. Now, another version of the Shiho. We grip, and when we turn, this time we're going to actually step behind him a little bit, okay? So this hand comes in here, and I'm going to step behind him and turn this away. Boom, boom, there. Now I get it really close to him, and then I have more control. Now my leg is right here, and I can use my barrage to help drop. Be careful about throwing that barrage in there. Grip, okay? Boom, your other hand. There you go. Now, I want you to step behind him a little bit.
All the way back.
There, now turn. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Okay, now this leg will be right, there you go. There.
Go. No.
Yeah, be careful. And be careful. So when, regrip. Okay, booms. Now I want you to step up and then tink on. Keep turning that leg. There you go. That leg should be behind you. Don't just move your, okay. And there you go. All right. So what you're doing is this. You're stepping in, and when you turn, you're going like this. Like that, and now you're just beside him. Which is okay, but if you want to use the footwork, when I step in, what I'm going to do is tinkan. So this leg is going to turn like this. And when I tinkan, boom, boom, that comes all the way back here. Now, that gives me that barai automatically. So, it's like this. We don't need the hand. I'll show you. So I step in. Now, the way you're doing it is you're doing it like this. Like that, right? You're fine. Huh? I can't hear what's he saying.
He's trying to still get the whole thing.
Okay, we'll get the footwork. Don't even worry about the grab, okay? Footwork is easy. I'll show you this, watch. We're going to rimming, okay? And then we're going to tinkan. Right there, okay? That's what we want. So try that. So a rimming with your outside leg.
Right there.
Now tinkan.
Just tinkan all the way around.
Yep, there you go. See,
just
there,
like that.
just like that. Just do it one more time. Do it one more time on that side. Boom, tinkan. There you go. Now try it on the other side. Rimming, tinkan. There you go.
Just make sure you get there.
Do it one more time. Do it one more time that way. And then tinkan. Yep. Draw that. There you go. Draw it all the way in. So when you do it like this, that's good. So when you do it, when you step in, when you tinkan, draw that in until you actually make contact with his leg. Okay? Huh?
I had two big toes.
Your big
Because
toes.
you don't move around much.
You
That's why we're
don't
doing
you don't
this.
want the big toes on there. What you want to do is either be on the the ball. Oh, they're numb. Be on the ball of your foot. Your toes don't mean anything. It's the balls.
Ball.
The front part.
This is your ball.
No, that's your heel. It's this part right here. Feel that? That's what you're moving on. The ball of
Not your
foot. Not your heel.
Put down.
The ball. Nope. It's
This part.
that meaty part right there by your big toe. Oh, you're fine, dude.
Step in here.
You're fine.
Stop. Stop. Right now.
You're fine.
Here. Look at my foot.
You feel that bone looking, that bone feeling thing right there behind your big toe? That's what you're turning on. There it is, right like that.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Oh, this is really cool technique. You're gonna like it.
Trust me. Calm
A
down.
Remy Tinkan. A Remy Tinkan. Now go on the ball of your
Right
foot
there. Now spin around.
and spin all the way around until you hit
There
his
you
leg. Keep
go.
spinning. There you go.
And you're getting it.
Good.
See? Now you're
Yep.
right.
So it's like this. See, you're here, and you step in and spin, boom, until you hit his leg, just like
Just
that.
like that. You can do this.
You can use this technique just as a sweep.
Yeah.
And then Tinkan, all the way, boom, boom, boom. Keep going. There you go. Draw it in. There. Now all you got to do is just add this little hand thing. So I'm here, I step in, and then I go on the ball of my foot, and I turn and I Tinkan until I grab him and spin him and bury his leg and do the Shiho at the same time. Okay, regrip, a Remy, Tinkan, as you turn, up there. That's
Good.
That's good. There you go.
Good.
There it
There
is.
you go.
There you go. See, that's all it is.
There you go. See?
Yep. Simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Pretty good. Grab, twist, grab, step, twist, take on all the way
Okay,
up.
there you
Good.
go. So there you go.
Good.
So you don't want to Remy so far in because that'll make you go too far back. So what you want to do is come about right here. Boom. And then you can spin here. Boom. And then bang.
You're fine. We're gonna
You're doing really well.
You're doing just fine. Grab.
Turn. Now step in just a little. Right? No, you had the right leg. Right about there. That's good. Now pivot on the ball and do your chin hop. And as you do, I want you to bring this up and go. There it is, right there.
There you
That was
go.
it. That was
There
it,
you
right
go.
there. Right there. That was it.
Good. See?
Regrip. Other hand. Turn. There. Pivot. Keep turning.
Good.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Good job.
There you go. You're doing, that was really, that's Shiho. So we have Shiho Sono each, which I step more towards the front of the toe and turn. So I'm beside him. See, I don't go behind him, I stay beside him. And then we have the second version, Shiho Sono knee, where now I'm going behind him and I'm doing this barai over him like that. Devastating.
Fun.
Shihos are freaking awesome. Let's do Shominate real quick and then we'll stop, okay? So, we'll go from a punch. So, we'll go inside cover, Shomin, just like that, okay? So we're gonna pat, cover to the inside, and we're just gonna step in and show me. Now, I got a foot on him. But even if I don't, I can step in here, boom, and I got this. Now, this hand I'm gonna leave open because I want to Aiki a little more than I want to Jitsu. So I'm gonna try not to step on his foot. Boom here, and I'm gonna step in and show me not take just like this, okay? Keep my cover up, just come in and blam, just like that, okay? Right in between his legs.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Ready? Tap.
Cover and show.
There you go.
Step in a little bit more with that leg. There you go. Yeah.
Ready?
Pat, cover. No, you had the right leg in the, there you go. There you go. Boom. Pat, cover. There you go. Pat, cover. Step in. There you go. Good. Now, let him do it to you. There you go. Good. Now, if you want to be a little meaner about it, we can still stay to the inside with the. See, we got to really worry about the punch, right? So, boom here. He's going to hit me with that punch. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop, hit the shoulder, and then this hand is going to come in and show me ate. Okay? And when I do that, so pat, cover, stop, hit. This show me comes in. When that does, I want this arm to draw back to his wrist like this. So I step in and it goes like this. So here I can go down here and hit a hiji, or I can move into a sankyo, or I can do whatever I want with that. Go into a shiho here, do whatever I want. That's going way beyond what you probably want to do. Pat, cover, check, show me an ate. That also works as an elbow. We'll show you that in a minute. Pat, just like you did. No, pat, cover. Okay, stop. And then the other hand comes in. Yes, yes, yes. Pat, cover, stop, show me. Good, good. Pat, cover, stop, show me. Good. Pat, cover, stop, show me. Good. Now he's going to do it to you. Punch him right in the face. There you go.
Bam!
There you go. That's what they get for trying to punch you. You punch the shoulder back. Yes. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, we were gonna get that in a minute. Yes. Now another thing you can do instead of the show me ate, and I have been accused. This is one of my favorites. So pat, cover, and stop hit. Now instead of show me ate in here, I use my elbow. Pat, cover, stop, and then I'm going to put it like I'm covering here. Boom, bam. Pat, cover, stop, hit, elbow. There you go. Step in on it. Pat, cover, stop, hit, step in and elbow. Boom, there you go.
Right on my butt.
There you go.
Where's that
Yeah. Gee, he must be training with me. Elbow. Good job. Elbow. Good, good, good. Now your dad just did it. Punchy. Boom, boom, boom. And elbow. Yeah. There you go. You can also hit this horizontally. So boom, boom, boom. This is here. Instead of going up this way, I can bring it this way. Bam! And if I bring it this way, I want this hand to come down to the wrist. Boom! And then there's a hiji. Right into the hiji. Take it straight to the ground. Boom, boom, boom. Stop. No, yeah. So this is here. And this just comes up just like this and goes wham, and then you can grab that and then take him down there if you want. Yeah. Or you can throw your hip in there and throw a hip throw. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Boom. There you go. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Yes. So boom, boom, boom. I'm coming in here like this, boom, like this. This hand going in here. Boom, and I grab him, boom, bam, bam. Hip through his ass. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Watch turning your back to him unless you're going to throw him. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. There. If you're gonna go ahead. If you're gonna do that, I want you to this here and bring it in here like this. You can just take him down like that. If you turn your back to him like this, you better throw that hip in there and roll him and drop him, or he's gonna grab you and choke you and take you down and bite your ear off. Boom, boom, boom.
What you're doing? Here.
Bam. There you go.
Here.
There, yes. Hit that hiji just like that. Smack. Boom.
Or you want to go here.
Boom. There, you can, yeah, you can move into that.
Let that go.
yeah. And then we can throw in barrages as we want. Boom, boom, boom. I can go in here, boom, blam. Hit that barrage, we punch. I go boom, boom, boom. And as I come in here, this comes in here, and this goes back here, and go blam. It flows well. Give him a good barrage.
Give me a good run. Ready?
That leg. So, boom, boom, boom. This, yep, the boom here. This comes in here. I want this leg to step behind him. There you go. Now, leave right on his jaw, and just blam. So when that jaw comes in, when you're hitting with the jaw shot, your leg should be boom, 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 like this. So you step in, and behind him is that jaw comes up, boom, just like that. And then your leg is there, so he just goes crash. Because if you hit him with the elbow, and he's able to move back, he can dissipate some of that damage. But if he can't move back and he's blocked, so if I hit you with the elbow, and I hit you here, boom, so you can move back, right? Go ahead and move back. Boom. No, when I hit you, I want you to step back, physically move back. Boom, see, you can physically move. Get out of my way. When I hit you, I want you to move. Boom, keep going. There you go. See? You can get away from that, so it'll dissipate some of the damage. But, if I go like this, boom, there is no dissipation.
Here's your one.
It's you on your back, that's the dissipation. So, think about that when you hit. If you want to hit him, and you want to give him an opportunity to move, you can hit him here like this, bam, and you can let him move out of the way. You can let him do that. It still may knock him out, still may bust his jaw, but he has the ability to move. This way, he doesn't have that. So now I'm here, and now he's got nowhere to go but on his back. Which is, maybe in a violent way, it's better to do that, because if he moves back, he may be stupid enough to come at you again. This way, you drop him on his butt right in front of you, the Sotoshi. He doesn't have the opportunity to come back, and he probably isn't going to want to anyway. Boom, boom. Well, it was backwards, but there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, step in with your inside leg. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's good. That's good. Now, if you can't get all the way back here, and maybe you can get to this leg. So we're here and we're here. If you can't step all the way back here, I get that. You can just put it here and hit him with that one and get that leg as well. Boom, boom, boom. Step. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Just try to hook that leg and pull back like this when you do that. So grab it like this. So when you're in there, grab it like this and pull. And just like that, okay? Do that to me. That's one of the barrage. Boom. And step in, hook that leg, and then don't turn your back. Don't turn your back to him. Boom, boom, boom. Step in, grab that leg.
Almost.
You can keep it on the ground. So you can have it on the ground like this, and then just as you punch, you draw it out. You elbow and draw it out. Don't have to try to hook him up here and then grab it like this. You may not be able to pull him up like that with the difference in sizes. It's possible. So keep it on the ground like this, and just as you elbow him, just draw that leg back like that. It's a timing thing, you'll figure it out. Stick your leg in there, go ahead and stick your leg in there. Oh, no, on the ground. All the way, put it down on the ground. That, right here, there you go, good. Now, when you elbow him, I want you to draw that leg back. You can just practice just that. Stick your leg in there, all the way on the ground. There you go. When you elbow him, draw it back. It'll take time. You'll get it. You'll get it. All right? There we go. All right, that's good. We'll call it a day. Well, we've been in here for 2 hours. That's more than 2 hours. I think is a little more than he's used to.
Yeah.
All right. I think it was a decent class. Any ideas? Good, bad, indifferent?
Learn more.
Yeah? Okay. Well, next week, as far as I know, is the same day, same time. You guys be able to make it? All right. You see that?
My 2 weekends off.
Okay, if you see Ron, tell him to come up, dude.
I
More
told
than,
him.
yeah, you're more than welcome to come up. Maybe I'll remember him when he gets up here. I don't know. Maybe he'll remember me. I have no idea. I don't know how long he trained with him.
Oh, not too sure.
Okay, but I can.
He said he pretty much, not too long after he started that job is when he had to
Okay,
stop.
but I can almost guarantee that I was up there when he trained, because it was only the last handful of months that they were even, that it was even in existence, that I wasn't there. So it was like somewhere between 5 and 7 months after I left, the whole thing broke down. Not because of me, it didn't break down because I wasn't there, it just broke down because honestly, I think there wasn't a voice of reason up there that could have possibly been me that caused but what happened was gonna happen anyway. Well, it was gonna happen whether I was there or not. I just didn't want to be a part of it. I saw it coming, and I was like a rat on a sinking ship. I jumped off that ship quick. So, but I was up there for more years than anybody else. So I'm absolutely sure that we trained together whenever it was. So yeah, great, fantastic, great job. Try to get more people to come, see what we can do about it.